Right, so for anyone joining up now, I'll mention it as we go along, but we've got two channels, live questions and Bitspawn AMA questions. So feel free to double check either one of those. We've got information in both. I did do an interview with eGods, who is Eric, the CEO of Bitspawn, and that was about 6 weeks ago, I think 25th of September. Eric, we'll go through some of the basics just for the people watching this
Yeah,
this new video. If you want to introduce yourself and your team of Bitspawn.
yeah. My name's Eric Godwin. I'm the founder of Bitspawn. Been in the blockchain space since around 2015. Bitspawn's been around since the beginning of 2020. We started out as a tokenized esports platform based on Ethereum, and then mid 2020 to the end of 2020, we switched over to Solana and have become a GameFi protocol on Solana. Some of the other co-founders include Reese Bullinger, Lucas Kamandoulis, and Alex Land.
So you've come across to Solana. Did you say that was 2020? Just to double check.
Yeah. End of 2020.
So
Um,
I've linked the websites and stuff for people to have a look, but it's fairly quiet. You guys have been building for the last obviously the last 12 months on Solana, but it's starting to hot up a little bit more now as well as you guys try to transfer into Solana gaming, the blockchain side of things.
yes, especially NFT gaming. We're making that transition now. Um, the core beta platform was mostly traditional esports, tokenizing that, but yeah, we're moving full steam ahead into NFT gaming for 2022. We have our own actual Bitspawn NFT collection, the first collection releasing in the coming weeks here. So we're working diligently on that.
Ah, that's news. I wasn't aware of that. That's cool. So when was the NFT? When were you guys going to do that again? Sorry.
So the original plan was for 2022 to roll out not only our NFT collections but also our gaming NFT marketplace. So that is what we're working towards. We're looking to have some announcements here shortly about the actual mint for our first collection, and following that collection release, we'll be launching our marketplace. The purpose of the marketplace is to provide gaming specific NFTs that have intrinsic benefits for both within the Bitspawn ecosystem as well as any partnered games that we're with. One of our partners is CryoWar, which had a very successful launch just a couple days ago, and we're partnering with them to provide some innovative tools on the competitive side as well as intrinsic benefits for their NFT items and integrate them into our marketplace.
Oh, so you're going to actually act as the marketplace for Cryo War and joining games for
Yeah,
future games that come
yeah,
along.
not just CryoWar, but some of the other partners we're going to collaborate with as well as ourselves will be creating NFTs. And the second stage of the marketplace is to allow anyone to really contribute and create their own collections that'll have intrinsic benefits. What I mean by that is they'll have things such as increased rewards and spawn or other tokens, discounts on entry fees to events, exclusive access to events, redeemable for digital and physical goods. So we're looking forward to that, and it's all going to be based around gaming NFTs. So we're not going to be just a standard marketplace that is for any and all NFTs. It'll be specifically for gamers.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit. I definitely want to come into Cryo War because that's huge.
Yeah,
It was kind of funny back in September we talked and we were talking about the Solana games and I mentioned Cryo War on the video and it was pretty awesome to get that down the track and find you guys at the end of October announce that. So it was a bit of a guess by me at that stage, but when you say you want to gamify, let's get a bit of an explanation for the crowd and people rewatching the video down the track of how you plan on doing that for on Bitspawn towards both traditional and the new new blockchain games.
Yeah, so on the traditional side with esports and regular video games, we want to monetize, allow players to monetize their experiences, whether through their competitive abilities or their social capabilities. What I mean by that is they can compete directly for, say, prize pools from events, climbing ladders and leaderboards to access prize pools provided by Bitspawn, provide liquidity to gaming events, which is essentially lending out assets to gaming communities that want to build up, say, their own leagues and run events. You can lend money there and make interest. And then as an actual organizer and team creator, you can earn income by managing teams or managing events. So as well as if you're a sponsor or brand, you can get involved that way as well. But from the participatory side, it's from your competitive abilities as well as just actively playing games. You don't have to be really great at them. As long as you play enough, you'll be able to earn. And then also from participating in growth and on the community side as well as the event side, you can earn there. But on the NFT side, the way we're gamifying it is with the individual NFT items providing the intrinsic benefits, which can then actually be lent out to other players within the marketplace if you're say you're not using them at the current time. So it really incentivizes people to collect the NFTs because each NFT that has an intrinsic benefit, it can be used by someone else, and you can lend that NFT out and its intrinsic benefit through the marketplace. And we have another partnership we're working on here shortly that we're going to be announcing collaboration with that to do all the blockchain integration and data feeds for that marketplace for the lending.
So then, if you're saying I'm just trying to work out whether I can get the alpha out of that, so it's obviously it's not
Yeah.
going to be Cryo War. Is this going to be another game then, or is it going to be something like one of your marketplaces potentially that are already operational?
It's going to be a protocol, a DeFi protocol that's building on Solana that we're going to be working with for the lending, NFT lending part. The alpha for this, you could say, is say you participate in a tournament, you win the prize pool, and contained within the prize pool, aside from regular tokens, is an NFT, say a Bitspawn branded NFT that gives you increased staking rewards for Bitspawn tokens. If you don't want to use those staking rewards for yourself, you can actually loan that NFT out on a marketplace for say a 90-day window to someone else who would want to use those staking rewards. And you can earn from that. Or if it's say a physical or digital good that is associated with the NFT and you don't want to redeem it, you could either lend or sell the NFT to someone who will then go and redeem it for the good.
It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting with Cryo War and potentially other games starting to fire up. Obviously, you guys would have your foot on the pulse a little bit more. Do you see much happening before the end of the year aside from Cryo War? Do you think there's going to be many other games
Um,
coming out this year?
so with Cryo War, our initial engagement there as part of the first stage of the partnership is to get a Bitspawn branded arena within Cryo War and facilitate their competitive gaming environment for their initial phase of, I guess, esports. Our initial NFT phase is going to be separate from that, but as Cryo War grows and produces their NFT items and collections, we'll integrate them willingly into our NFT marketplace when the time comes.
Do we have a? We actually have Cryo War coming in on stage Wednesday night, so Wednesday Australian night time that is. So that'll be the American morning. Um, I'm still not completely up to date with their launching, but are they going to be going for? Is it public knowledge? Are they going for gameplay in November? Is that where we're looking at?
I'm not entirely sure with their timelines.
No,
I
that's
can't
all
I
right.
can't
That's all right.
confirm that.
That's cool. We'll try and get that on Tuesday, Wednesday night. That is. So I mean, they look, a game that's been producing for over 3 years. I've done a deep dive video on that, and the gameplay footage that we've seen is amazing. Three characters, in the style of game. So you guys are aiming to supply an arena for that. Do you want to talk a little bit about the team's background in esports, just to give people a bit of an idea about your own personal backgrounds and your team's background and the capabilities you guys will be able to deliver esports to the crowds?
Yeah, so the main myself, Reese, and Lucas are the main gamers on the team. We have a background in the late 2010, or sorry, early 2010s and mid 2000s of competing in amateur level esports. We're not pros by any means, but we've used a lot of the solutions out there. So Reese and Lucas, their main domain was Counter-Strike Source and CS:GO. My domain was more the Call of Duty and Halo, Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2 back in 2007 and 2012 is really when I competed. But currently, we all participate and still play in tournaments for mostly games like Warzone right now. And we utilize a lot. We used to utilize a lot of the different legacy solutions out there for online esports, and we noticed a real lacking of benefit to the end user. It was all controlled by the organizers, and the platform really had the final say. And things such as being paid out or being able to really monetize your time was lacking. And there's a huge space for play to earn to grow. And with Web3 and blockchain, it seemed like a logical solution to build a esports and competitive gaming platform on there. Uh, with the purpose of putting the value back in the hands of the players and giving their ownership to them, and not so much the platform and the organizers. Sorry, the brands and sponsors.